Hi folks, Luke Evans here from the agency Real Estate. Welcome back to another coaching tip series. I'm joined once again by the man, Claudio Encina. Welcome, mate.
Thank you for having me, Luke.
Well, mate, we booked the room and the videographer, so of course we're going to... So that's always good.
Totally.
Clouds, it's June.
Yep.
It's winter.
Ooh, cold.
It is. Typically quieter in most markets, not all, but most markets.
Yes.
A lot of agents started with a plan in January. We've talked a lot about preparation and prospecting and all those sorts of things over the last few months. If I'm off track, what are we doing now to make sure that one, we're aware that we're off track?
Yeah.
And two, making sure that we're setting spring 2026 up as best we possibly can in June?
Yeah, great question. So, Luke, you know what? As you're getting towards that end of the financial year, first thing I would actually do is look at your business, do a bit of a breakdown, and then start to look for the breakthrough. So break down your numbers, break down what worked, what didn't work, what are the areas that you could improve, yeah?
Yep.
Great time of the year to also start thinking about what am I going to stop doing now? What am I going to keep doing? And what will I maybe start doing, right? So, you know, this is the ideal time to sort of like at that period where it is a little bit slower, to look at your business as you launch into the new financial year coming up. Now, the next thing you probably want to think about is, okay, you know, we all hear it in real estate. I don't know about you, but I heard it since I came into real estate. Whatever you do today, it's going to be for the next 90 days, right?
Yep.
So what are the seeds we're going to plant for the next 90 days, which is going to lead into spring, right?
Yep.
So while everyone sort of goes quiet mode, I'd actually double and triple down in terms of my volume, in terms of doubling down in everything I do, my prospecting, my marketing, my socials, doing everything like that, because I want people to sort of see me, hear me, all of that, while everyone else is away and quiet, meaning your competitors, right? This is your opportunity to get ahead. So I really think about, you know, looking at your business. But as you do that, I want you to ask yourself one question as well, Luke. You know, someone asked me the other day saying, what do the big high performers actually do? They're very good at what I believe is getting into a level of creating,
Yep.
So they're not in that level of managing, So a lot of time we end up managing our businesses, managing the admin, managing this, managing that, which is about 80 to 90% of our time spent on, as we've all heard previously, dollar productive activities, like non-dollar productive activity. So think about what are you going to do for the next 12 months where you actually go into being a creator, right? Versus a manager, right? And this is where agents lose it a lot of the time and then hit their goals because they're just constantly trying to manage, And a lot of the time they're trying to just manage their headspace or manage their circumstances of where they're at. But what would you do to start creating? So that 90 days leading into spring, in this sort of winter months is where you really want to sort of start to take off.
I like it. Two things I want to double click on there. I think if you've had a rough finish to the fin year in 2026, it's about doubling down on what you've done right rather than try and add some...
What are you going to keep doing? As you say.
Keep doing what's right. So I would work out how you booked your last 25 appraisals and just keep doing that.
Absolutely.
Because I'd rather you just use any clients that we're dealing with. I would rather you double down on what's working rather than add an extra task or an extra skill set that you've got to build. It's about implementation.
Correct.
Second thing is work on execution, not learning. Just start executing on the ideas that you've got rather than trying to learn a new skill. And thirdly, understand that you've got to look yourself in the mirror and actually say to yourself, this has worked and this hasn't. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
Right, correct.
I think it's about learning, unlearning and relearning, like you said, those sort of different framework. But there is still time. The positive thing is it's June. You can still set up a really, really positive spring if you start now.
I agree.
Don't start spring on the 1st of September.
Start laying those seeds now, start watering it. Come spring, you're going to have a nice blooming, flowers blooming, right?
All about the flowers. No, I don't mind that at all. Folks, thank you for tuning in. Some absolute gold there, Clouds. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one.